Let's take a walk through a high school advanced placement biology course. In this case, the teacher has several sections of AP biology, but what she's done, creatively so, is to create a site in Moodle that has most of the content for all of those sections. So she doesn't need to create a section for a separate Moodle site for each of her sections. One site will do fine, thank you. And this is an example of such a site. In an AP course, there's heavy emphasis on content. Therefore, when we stroll through this site, you'll see that. But we also need to keep in mind the relationship between content and content engagement, which is critical in any course. Um, the advantage for a teacher with multiple sections and a lot of content is that once the Moodle site has been created and used, it can then be saved and restored without students for the next year, on and on and on, with only minor editing. So the time investment is heavy at the front end, but there's tremendous savings after that. So let's take a quick stroll through this site, and I'll stop periodically to highlight some things. So here we go. Notice in this introductory module, even before section 1, the teacher has included information that is essential throughout the course. On we go. Here you see PowerPoint presentations, an example of a fetal pig dissection, some charts, a website, instructions on how to prepare a research paper, a video for web searches, and a parent-student letter. Let's move on. Here you see different lab groups where the teacher can group students into various lab groups as needed. She can also monitor their online progress at any time. Here's a list of AP Biology resources. Note, in this case, in addition to all of the resources, the teacher has added an online discussion forum, which she can also monitor. Online discussions can be much more thorough. In-class discussions rely on spontaneity, which can be a lot of fun, but sometimes not a whole lot of depth is involved. On the other hand, online, creative thinking can take place and critical thinking can take place. Let's move on before we run out of time in this video. This is one of the most comprehensive website, Moodle sites I've seen. Again, the emphasis here is that the teacher can use this site over and over and over, but each time just doing some minor editing as she deems necessary. Perhaps delete an obsolete video and add a new one, things of that nature. How much work has gone into this site? It's incredible. This is one of the best sites in all of our member schools. Now we even have a section on critical thinking in science, of course. And we reach the end of the course. An amazing course, very well developed, and I hope it serves as a very good example.